the big celebrity news this week is that her romance with Tom Hiddleston has come to an end after just 3 months. Entertainment Tonight's Kevin Frazier joins us now to dive into what happened here with what's called the Hiddle-Swift breakup. Kevin, great to see you. You know, anytime celebrities get together, there's always a suspicion that it's a PR move, it's for publicity, but Mr. Hiddleston is being considered for the part of James Bond. Some have said the relationship could have cost him that. What do we know on that front? Is this relevant information here?
Well, here's the thing. Think about this. In Taylor Swift's world, Hiddleston is just a rebound, and that's something interesting because she had broken up with Calvin Harris, and the next thing you know, she's with Tom Hiddleston, and it raised his profile. If you think about it, he was everywhere on every show, and everyone was talking about him. And right now, he's down in Australia. He's shooting Thor. He also has Kong coming out, and he is in the mix for, or at least to become the next James Bond. There's talk about him becoming the next James Bond. And here's the thing. There's also talk about Idris Elba getting that role and several others. But right now, the Bond folks are focused on bringing Daniel Craig back, and there was that report that Daniel Craig was offered $150 million to do the next 2 Bond movies. So if I'm Daniel Craig, I'm running to the Bond franchise right now to finish it up and get my $150 million. But that way, Sony then believes it can allow them to ease in the next James Bond, and that could very well be Tom Hiddleston, even though Taylor Swift has now dumped him.
You know, Kevin, the thing with Taylor Swift, everyone says she makes her money by singing about breakups. So what did she get from this relationship?
Well, that's an interesting point you made, because as soon as they broke up, everyone said the next album's going to be great. She has 2 breakups to sing about, Calvin Harris and also Tom Hiddleston. And I just don't know if Taylor can find love. Now, here's what we are being told by sources is that, you know, Tom wanted Taylor to come to the Emmys, walk the red carpet with her. It's his girl, right? Walk the red carpet with me, darling. But Taylor, she's not into that kind of PDA, and she said, forget about it. So that is the thing. Tom wanted PDA. He wanted to be out in front with his love life. If you remember, when we first saw them together, it was after the Met Gala. They were sitting out on the beach romantically outside her home in Rhode Island, and a paparazzi conveniently captured those pictures of them kissing. So, you know, Tom never minded the PDA. I don't know if Taylor was really into it.
I think there was some footage of the 2 of them dancing as well, or at least attempting to. We may get to that here in this video. Okay, go ahead.
Apparently that's what, when she was really smitten with him at the Met Gala, they were dancing, and, you know, he was all dressed up in his tuxedo, looking very Bondish, and they were just hanging out. The next thing we know, he's up in Rhode Island at her house.
Now, Taylor Swift is a role model to a lot of young girls, a lot of young women, and like we've said, her music is about kind of female empowerment, breakup music as well. But there is also a backlash that she gets online and through social media sometimes because of what she does, right?
Well, and there was also the big backlash when it came to Kim and Kanye when she was exposed for, you know, apparently, you know, Taylor had said that Kanye released a song that had some very derogatory things said about Taylor Swift. And Taylor said that she never okayed those lyrics. And Kanye and Kim Kardashian recorded the conversation when Kanye and Taylor spoke. And next thing you know, Kim released it to the world to show that Taylor was, I don't want to say lying, but maybe she was fudging the truth. And there was a lot of backlash from that, where people felt like, you know, oh, this little goody two-shoes girl is we're finally learning the real Taylor Swift. But here's the deal. It's all semantics. It's all back and forth. And once again, she's a talented artist, and when you can play, when you're a great musician, and you also can write great songs, it erases all the ills of the world. And you know, she comes out with the next record, and everyone will want to know, is this song about Calvin? Is this song about Tom? Is this song about Kanye and Kim? So, I mean, really, honestly, all she's done right now is sold more records for an album that hasn't even been released.
Good point.
She's certainly so talented, and she knows how to generate buzz as well. Got to give it to her.
And she's also very loyal to her fans. You know, that's another thing. Taylor loves to pop up and surprise her fans and visit them. She's very connected with the people who follow her closest. So that core fan base of Taylor Swift's, they're not going anywhere.
All right, Kevin, I got to say, I enjoyed watching you on CBS This Morning a couple weeks ago. You were great.
I had a blast, and I even got down to CBSN. Come on, I came down and hung out with you guys too.
Yes, you're right. We love that too. Can't forget that. Thank you so much, Kevin, for joining us. Kevin Frazier from Entertainment Tonight. And for full coverage, remember to watch Kevin on Entertainment Tonight. Check your local listings for the schedule.